the dream. So we're talking about dreams. Go back and watch the 3-part video that I just shared if you are interested in that kind of stuff. A TikTok friend posted her like a narrative of her dream with some symbols that she saw in her dream and messages that she got from the extraterrestrials that are communicating with her. And the symbol she drew in her dream, I actually painted that 2.5 months ago or around about, and it's the exact same symbol, you guys. And I saw it again in the clouds today, so I'm going to post all that in those videos. Go back and check out those videos. But that led me to something Spirit's been telling me to share, and that is some of the dreams that I've had with extraterrestrials, okay? So one of them, and this was probably about 4 years ago, 5 years ago, and there's been a bunch, you guys. And I'll try to share more about those things if you want to hear it as we go. But in this instance, and this was before I really knew what was going on with the pyramids and my light body and the activations going on inside of me. Maybe I knew a little bit, I just don't remember knowing what I know now. So, but basically in this dream, I was driving on the interstate with a few family members, and we, this was in Mississippi, okay? So I live in Louisiana now, but this was in Mississippi, in the dream. And we're driving along the interstate, and we pull off at this exit that's near the water, and there's like all this land, open land in this area. And we're approaching this huge gate, okay? Like, it's not really a gate, it's like a fence, but it's super tall, like 20 foot tall, okay? And I see these two beings approach me. And even then, you know, I guess because I was experiencing this in the astral and didn't realize it, but even then I knew they weren't human, even though they tried to appear human, okay? And I think they did that so they didn't scare me, because they didn't harm me in any way and they didn't do anything bad, okay? But I still was unsure, and so I told them, they walked up to me and they were very tall, they had larger eyes, they were not grays, that is not what I would call them. If I had to guess, I would say they're inner earth beings. That's just my vibe. But essentially, they had larger eyes, darker skin, okay? Very tall, very lean, but they could shapeshift a little and make themselves look human. But the feeling I got was just so they wouldn't scare me. It wasn't like to trick me or anything like that, because I could see right through it. I was like, and my soul is very old, so that doesn't surprise me. My soul has had many lifetimes here and in other places, so I knew right away. I was like, you're not human. What are you? And so they didn't speak much to me at the time. I just said, do not approach me. I don't know who you are. Okay? And I'm sure I just wasn't ready to like fully interact with them, and I'm sure they knew that. Okay? But they respected what I said. I said, do not approach me. I know that you're not human. They respected it. They didn't mess with me. And the next thing I know, in the dream, I said, we got to get out of here. This place is going to blow. And we jumped this 20-foot fence, me and whoever's with me, the family members. We ended up going to a hospital in the town that I grew up in. And I saw a robbery going on. So I'm sure there's some symbolism in that, okay? A robbery. The whole thing was like being held captive, like the whole hospital with people in it. There was people stealing things. It was a really weird situation. And I said, my brother was with me in this dream. And I said, we got to get out of here. I said, let's go. And in the dream, we walk out of the hospital. Somehow the people that were holding it hostage didn't bother us. And we walked out and we got on a car, and I wasn't moving fast enough in the dream. So my grandmother my grandmother's crossed over. She's been in heaven since my little one, my little one was 6 months old, I think, when she passed, or 3 months old. So she's been gone for 9 years, okay, and into the other realms. She jumps in the dream, pushes me out of the way, and says, I'll do this, because I wasn't moving fast enough. See, I wasn't awakening fast enough either. 444, as I said that, because I was so indoctrinated, you guys. But it's okay. So she pushes me out of the way, and I knew it wasn't fully her, by the way. I could see that it was another being looking like her, but they're trying to help me, right? And But sometimes her essence will come in and help me too. But it pushes me out of the way, gets in the car, and like gets us out of there. Now, in my heart and soul, I do not believe we were in a car. I believe we were in a craft. And we witnessed something going on. We activated something. We did a bunch of things, perhaps with those beings that I knew weren't human. And they basically guided me through it in a way gently, because that's a lot for a human to take in, right? But I saw that something was gonna explode, and we needed to get out of there, and we had to do what we had to do. And so there's something there in that. Now, this was, like I said, 4 or 5 years ago when I had that dream. But that's an example of what can happen when you're activating sacred light bodies of Earth realm. 5-5 as I said that, okay? So when you're doing that kind of work in the astral, a lot of people are doing it and they don't realize they're doing it, okay? Or they don't realize that their dream is just a screen memory. Like sometimes you'll have a dream and it makes no sense, but something else happened in that dream, okay? That you don't see or that you're not ready for in the human existence, okay? When you go back and look at it, this is why hypnosis can be so helpful. This is why I got into hypnosis, because it helped me, okay? But when you go back to it, you can find out what really happened, okay? And what's been happening for so long, from the things I've witnessed, and I've dreamed about many ships, motherships and small craft, organic ships and non-organic ships, interdimensionals and extraterrestrials, there is a cosmic body movement happening right now within Earth, within her light body, which is many realms. The things you think are planets, no, realms of light and information and frequency. Okay, she's showing like a, what do you want to call it, Mother Earth? Okay, she's saying, what do you want me to do? She says, trust yourself as you navigate this experience. Trust your intuition. Tune yourself. She says the sound tuning helps, so you're welcome. That's why I make these videos, to help people, okay? So listen to the sound tuning, calm your nervous system, really ground yourself. I've mentioned this in so many other posts. Get a therapist if you need a therapist or someone to talk to, okay? Or someone that you trust. That's going to help you regulate. As you regulate, your intuition's going to sharpen, okay? And you can trust your intuition, and she says you can trust her. You can trust Mother Earth. 744 as I said that. So start connecting, you guys. I feel that so much. And you're going to start experiencing more and seeing more in this realm and in your dreams, because we are part of her body, okay? She's saying light begets light. Light works through light, okay? So all light is connected. Time and space, she says. Remember the realms. Remember the activations. You will remember more as you go. She's speaking directly to you who are listening. And me. She's also activating something in the crown. I'm going to do this one more time. She's activating the crown. You may feel this on the top of your head, or in your eyes, or in the center of the mind, or above your head, the high crown. Okay, so I think that's it. I shared the dream. That one was 5 years ago. I'll just baby step some of these and start talking about the things I see, so that we can prepare, okay, for more contact. And I don't think we need to, oh, sorry, there's like a little bug on me. Oh my gosh, what is it? Hello, what are you? Hi, I don't know what that is, you guys. He scared me. Okay. It's like a little inner earth beings coming through as I'm talking about him. He's watching me and he's standing. Oh my God, he's so cute. I don't know what he is. I don't know if he's a giant ant don't know what you are, but you are so cute. You came to see? You came to see? Let me show you guys. Oh, hello. Yeah, because he's like, he could be like one of those ants that like flies. You know what I mean? Wow. But he was sweet. He was good to me. Okay, so I think that's so funny that he just showed up. I'm gonna have to look up the meaning of it, but I feel like it's inner earth message. So, okay, guys. Yeah, that was a major distraction. Okay, sorry about that. So pay attention to your dreams, okay? I think we should prepare for more contact. That's what I feel. And don't fear, okay? You are loved. This is why healing the God wound is so important, which is what the first 3 videos I posted today are about. Part 1, 2, and 3, healing the God wound, okay? You are loved, and although we have all been through so much, we are moving into a time when things will be better, okay? That's what I'm hearing. I love you all so much. Have an awesome day. I hope this helps someone. Please like and share, okay? That helps support my channel, and it helps get the information out there, okay? You know, when you see something that helps you, please don't just keep it to yourself, and don't fear being judged. You know, anyone who would judge you for that is going to judge you anyway, so why are you worried about them? Share from the heart, okay? And let others experience the joy and the healing and the downloads that you get when you watch these videos, okay? It's important. This is how we're going to get the message out, okay? I love you guys so much. Have an awesome day.